Live 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
Well, a lot of great photographs of some aurora, the northern lights that happened on our Labor Day late at night last night.
A nice little treat.
Yeah, it was. We got a lot of great pictures. We'll share a couple with you here as we get started. Just gorgeous emerald green colors shared by Tracy Hayes, even some purples up there. This is near Park Rapids. And again, this was late last night, and things are looking up and up for a chance, at least, for some to see it again tonight. Look at the gorgeous colors with our setting sun. Even some of the trees starting to initiate some of those colors. And then as we looked at the clouds drifting overhead, a few of those clouds in the sky, even now as we are pointing to the north, Skycam not showing any northern lights yet, but we have reports that some people are seeing some glimmers out there. 60 degrees on the thermometer. Wind from the southwest has quieted down. Now it's at 7 miles per hour. Dew points in the 40s. It's a lot drier than it was in the early part of our weekend. 57 in Grand Forks. Skies reported to be mostly cloudy right now. 46 the dew point temperature, the wind calm, and a lot of 50s out there. Oh, look at this. 46 in Langdon. It's getting chilly there. 50 in Roseau. Babe the Blue Ox, no, not jacket worthy yet, but 55 degrees. It's a cool evening, and conditions will continue to cool. Now, the satellite showing just a few clouds over us in the valley, so this may block or hinder any chance to view northern lights, and there'll be a fair chance of cloudiness as we go through the overnight tonight. Not as much as it's headed through the Great Lakes today with a slow-moving storm system. Here's the cold air that has entered the valley, pushing all the way into the Ohio River Valley. Here's the slow-moving low-pressure system. On the backside, it's drawing that dry and very cool Canadian air into the northern plains. Because this is a slow mover, I anticipate our conditions will be very similar over the next several days. Let's get right to it for the overnight tonight. As we head to bed, temperatures will become very chilly, and in a few spots in northwest Minnesota especially, at least a chance at dipping briefly into the upper 30s. So if you do crack the window, make sure you keep that extra blanket handy. It looks like temperatures to start out our day at the bus stop will be in the low to mid 40s for many of us. A cool start, quickly warming up with a variable wind direction that'll be east southeasterly and then northeasterly throughout the day, a little northwest late. Temperatures rising through the 70s, a fair amount of clouds here and there as well. By and large, tomorrow will be much like today. Temperatures much like today. Coolest in the north, a little milder to the south, maybe a shot in our far southern South Dakota counties. It's seeing 80-degree reading. Tomorrow evening, quiet as well. 45 in Fargo-Moorhead with a light wind that does pick up a little bit by midday, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures rising through the 60s, back into the mid-70s for your Wednesday afternoon. Elsewhere, southeast North Dakota, I expect a lot of mid-70s, maybe close to 80 in our far southern counties. Ellendale, 78 degrees. Lakes country, well, another cool one indeed. Low 70s for many from Park Rapids to Detroit Lakes. Then as you get into the Red River Valley, well, Barnesville at 74. Taking a look up in northwest Minnesota, a cool day in the 60s, mid-60s in Badette, and up on Lake of the Woods, maybe a 59-degree peak reading tomorrow afternoon. 67 for Cavalier, and in Devil's Lake, 72 for Carrington. And here is another look at some glorious purple hues that Tracy captured in the northern lights there near Park Rapids. And Amber sharing gorgeous emerald green, very vibrant colors last night. Numerous reports, and maybe a few of us will get a chance to see some tonight, but there are those clouds. We stay cool both tomorrow and Thursday, especially 67. Still in the 60s on Friday, but it does look like the weekend will be dry and milder, with a few of us getting to near 80 degrees on Sunday.
Looking nice. Thanks, Hutch.
You bet.
Well, later on Valley News Live 10 at 10, are you waiting too long for those videos to load while streaming? We have some tips for you. But first, what percentage of American adults are living with diabetes?